Hello everyone and welcome to How to Draw. My name is Man Mk XLIII and today we're going to be drawing a character called Iron Man Mark 43. Now if you've seen the Avengers Age of Ultron movie, you'll be very familiar with this particular design of Iron Man because he appears in this movie for the first time. So as you can see, I'm drawing the torso first and foremost, and now we draw some armour pads here. Excuse my throat. So yeah, I just got back from the cinema after seeing Age of Ultron Avengers 2. Absolutely terrible movie. Hated it. I will be the first to admit that I'm only drawing this character here because I found the movie, visually at least, very interesting indeed. I loved the action, I loved the set pieces, I loved the design of the actual Iron Man character, and his actual armour I thought was really good in this one, with the two thumbs and the plethora of fingers that is almost like gives like a Swiss Army knife approach to his armour, which is something that you've not really seen him do in any of the other movies. I had a bit of thick shade in there where I've not made a mistake, but just altered the appearance slightly, like that. And then his other arm is a bit more spindly and a bit more characteristic. Of course he ends the film losing his arm, does Iron Man. So in the after credits scene you will have seen that he is augmenting a new arm from the Iron Man suit. Of course Ultron shoots Iron Man's arm off of his arm into his face, as you would have seen if you saw the Avengers Age of Ultron movie. And so this is why in the post-credits scene he is seen creating bionic limbs, of course. So just doing the legs now, and before we do the head, I'm going to go around drawing all the armour platings pieces that is all over his armour, because of course if you've seen the movie you know that the Iron Man Mark 43 armour is full of armour plating, because this is one of the things that he uses to combat Ultron. It's a great movie, really enjoyed it. I'm really looking forward to the last one, which has just been announced is going to be redirected by the Russo brothers. They did Captain America Winter Soldiers, and they're also doing Captain America Civil War. So here we go, move on to the head now. There we go. And the Iron Man eyes, like so. And then the mouth. And then it's very important to get the shape of the faceplate correct. So it goes up like this, and then it has like an incove, and then down like that, and then just a mark for the neck and shoulders. And then what we're going to do is draw a kind of a jetpack coming out of his back, which was kind of the secret weapon. The big twist of the movie was that he had this arc reactor jetpack coming out of his back, like so, and then that's shooting like that. And then this is a cool effect where we draw like lines like that. So now it's time to add some colour to the image, to the diagram if you will, and I'm going to use mainly the same colours that I used in the film, which is red and gold. So we draw a little bit of red around his helmet like this, and his armour. Of course, red being the main colour. I'd love to hear from you in the comments what your favourite colour is. I don't really care what you think. I'm not going to read the comments, but if you comment on the video it actually helps my channel do better. And so, as I say, definitely worthwhile you doing that, your time doing that, because as I say I do read everyone. So yeah, if you comment on the video I definitely won't read it. And what you'll notice what I'm doing is not picking out every single place where there should be red armour. I'm just picking tiny bits out, and this is very important if you want to give a piece of artwork, like if you want to see real life effects like lighting, this is how you need to do your artworks going forward. So now I'm using gold for the other colour, like this. Especially on the mask, it's very important to make the mask gold. And then some of the armour pieces, his shoulder pads for sure are going to be gold. And his fingers obviously gold. And then of course the arc reactor on his chest should obviously be blue. So there we go. And then the arc powered jetpack. As you can see, we're just going to pick out some lines like this. And then like this. Okay. And then just some minor detailing with silver around the arc reactor and on some of the fingers like that. So there we have it, guys. That is the Iron Man Mk XLIII armour from the Avengers movie. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please send me your images, your attempts at drawing this armour at the email that you see on screen. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Calvin Kingsley, How to Draw.